I'm back. It's been quite a while since I did a video, since the Monster Hunter beta came out, and didn't think I'd be making a Rainbow Six one. Thought it was gonna be a Monster Hunter or a Dragon Ball Fighters, but it turns out it's a Rainbow Six video. So, hope y'all didn't want to see some Dragon Ball, because you're not getting it for a bit. But speaking about Dragon Ball, I have been watching Dragon Ball Super. I know I've said in the past I just couldn't get into Dragon Ball Super since there wasn't that much of a dub for it. Like, only a few episodes have been dubbed at that point. And now, like, there's 130 episodes, 28 episodes right now, since I think there's only gonna be 131 for this first part of Dragon Ball. Like, only 2 weeks left, or 2 episodes left, I think, as of the point, as of recording this. But the current episode that was supposed to air this week was delayed, which is annoying, but whatever. And there's only about 50 episodes that are dubbed currently, so a little bit under half, which is good, but not good at the same time, since I really wanted to watch it dubbed. But I broke down. Dragon Ball Fighters came out. My curiosity of my favorite character in that game piqued my interest enough for me to start watching the dub, get up to the point where, like, the final dub episode, to episode 50 whatever, and then switch over to the sub, which it's it does take a lot of getting used to hearing a Grandma Goku and Gohan. I but I fought through it. I got used to it slightly. It's still a little bit weird hearing it, but I'm used to it. And I'm caught up with Dragon Ball Super. I am caught up, and I like it a lot. I know there's big problems. The main problem I have right now with it is that they're doing the fucking Frieza shit again. The meme of they announced that there's a time limit for this arc, pretty much. Like how in the Frieza arc, the dynamic's gonna blow up in 5 minutes, and those 5 minutes ended up becoming like what, 20 episodes or whatever it is. And they pretty much did the exact same thing with this final arc of Dragon Ball Super. In the Tournament of Power, they said the tournament length, since it's a battle royale. Oh yeah, there's gonna be Dragon Ball Super spoilers. I should say that right now. Uh, the tournament is a battle royale, and the time limit is 48 minutes. Like at first they said a unit of time that fucking doesn't exist. It's just for uh the gods, their whatever time they fucking use, some stupid shit. But then they decided to tell Goku and the rest of the humans and whatnot, like, oh, it's just 48 Earth minutes. I wouldn't completely fine if they never translated it like, oh, it's this amount of minutes. They should have just kept it in the fictional time frame, because now every episode of the Tournament of Power and how long it's taking it for it to finish, since I believe it started before episode 90, if I remember correctly. So there's been over 20 episodes for 48 minutes. So that's better than the Frieza shit, of course, but still, they're doing it again, and it's slightly annoying. So, like, especially right now at the end, it's been like 4 to 5 episodes, I think, where the time limit left for it has been 8 minutes. Like it will, like on one episode, at the end of it, it's like there's 8 minutes left in the Tournament of Power, and then like 5 episodes later, at the end of that episode, there is 3 minutes left in the Tournament of Power. Like, God fucking, there's only 2 to 3 fighters right now going on. There's one fight. How is this taking so long? Doesn't make sense. But whatever. And if you try and think about it, like you're gonna say, oh, they're fucking fighting at superhuman speed. But that's why it takes
15
this
seconds
amount of
left.
time, or that this is why this amount of time has passed, even though
10
it
seconds to go.
seemed like a lot more, because they move at superhuman speeds,
5
and we're
seconds
watching them
left.
doing that. But then you think to yourself, like,
One friendly
okay,
remaining.
they're moving at
Round
ungodly
5. Container
speeds.
was not
They
secured.
they
Op 4 failed
definitely
their
break the
mission.
sound barrier, and one character technically breaks the time barrier. That's hit, by the way. And so you're like, okay, so that's the speed they move at. But you're fine with it until you realize, okay, they're doing all this fighting, but in old good Dragon Ball style, are talking quite a lot while they're fighting, and you're like, and you wonder to yourself, okay, if they're moving at those types of speeds, how can they even hear each other speak? They should be moving so fast whenever they open their mouths. Like that shit shouldn't reach them till like 10 minutes later, and the speeds they're fucking fighting at and whatnot. It's like, how in the fuck are they talking to each other? How is their
You need to locate the
the
biohazard container.
sound traveling fast enough to reach the other opponent or even themselves, really, at the speeds they move at when it's clearly breaking the sound barrier and in some cases the time barrier as well. So like, whatever. But that's just Dragon Ball gripes, the stupid shit you have to put out of your mind while you're watching some
Good
stupid
work.
fighting.
The biohazard container has been located.
But while I was watching Dragon Ball, I also realized there are two characters in that fucking show who get shafted on
10 seconds.
so badly. The first one is King Kai.
5 seconds to go.
You know, the dude Goku goes to, train. He
The
learned some
biohazard
Kaioken from
container and
him, learned
secure it.
this fucking spirit bomb. And the most important part of it is that if you remember back to the Cell Saga, when Goku fucked up and he's like, oh shit, Gohan can't actually beat this fucker, I have to step in. And then he's winning, then Cell's like, fuck you, fuck all you, fuck the earth, I'm blowing myself up. And he's like, oh shit, what do I do? What does he do? He fucking instant transmissions himself and an impending Cell to King Kai's planet. And what happens? Cell explodes, Goku dies, King Kai's planet is destroyed, and King Kai himself is also killed. Alright, we're time skipping a little bit. Alright, it's past, like, now into the Boo Saga and further. Like, we see Goku go back to King Kai, and King Kai has a fucking little halo around his head, meaning that he's fucking dead. And then, shit happens. They defeat Bull. Everything's fun and dandy. Then we start Super. And they're fighting Beerus. And they're like, hey, King Kai, let me train. I need to fight this guy. Like, alright. King Kai still has that fucking halo. It's been like 6 years since they fucking fought Cell. Or, no, it's been probably longer than 6 years at that point. Remember, he's still fucking dead. And everyone else has been revived by the Dragon Balls a few times. But old King Kai is still dead. And then we skip past that. We go back to the Battle of Gods. No, I was already talking about. We go to Resurrection F where they fight Frieza. And then blah blah blah. And then we go into the fucking new tournament. The Tournament of Destruction. And they're like. And then here, of course, Goku needs to train again. Goes fucking King Kai. King Kai is still dead. And King Kai reminds him at this point, or I think it was actually earlier. Like, hey, Goku, when are you gonna revive me with the Dragon Balls? And Goku's like, oh yeah, you're fucking dead. We've never actually revived you with the Dragon Balls. Oops, I forgot. And King Kai gets pissed at him. He's like, come on, man, I do all this shit for you. You're ruining my life and my home. Since every time fucking Goku goes to King Kai's planet, he ruins it somehow. Destroys King Kai's house, this little cool car he has, just ruins it. And then that happens. Then we get a little time passes, and we get a little filler arc part. And one of the episodes is Goku's actually gonna revive good old King Kai with the Dragon Balls. But guess what happens? You know, since they used one wish earlier to figure out. Fuck, what the hell did they wish for? They wished for some information. I forgot what the fuck it was. But that was a while ago, and then they regathered the Dragon Balls, and they have 2 wishes left. And so Goku is about to wish for King Kai to be back, and then everyone else hears that Goku has gathered the Dragon Balls, and they want their own goddamn wishes. So everyone's disputing, hey, I want my wish. No, my wish. You know, while everyone's disputing, fucking Gohan comes up over here with Pan. This is his daughter. He wiped up Videl and knocked her up, got Pan. And whatever. And then
10 seconds.
Pan's apparently have a fever, and Gohan's retarded, not knowing how medicine works.
5 seconds left.
And he's like, hey, can I use the wish to heal Pan? And everyone's like, yeah, go ahead. That's more important than my wishes. Help the little child out. And they're like, alright, cool. So they do that. They get 1 wish left. And you know what happens? They argue so long that Shinron just runs out of fucking energy. He's like, I can't stay manifested long enough. I'm out of here. And well, good old King Kai does not get revived. And he has still to get revived. Now, I don't even think he's ever gonna get fucking revived. Well, that's how he gets shafted. And the other character gets shafted like a motherfucker is Future Trunks. We're going back to the Cell Saga again. You know, Future Trunks warning everyone, hey, the android's gonna kick your asses. It ain't gonna be good. Goku dies of a fucking heart attack for some reason. I brought some pills for Goku not to die. Alright, that happens. Fucking Goku forgets to eat the pills for quite a while, so he gets he's out of action for a while because he's fucking retarded. And so, you know, that shit happens. They fight the androids. Cell happens. They win.
10 seconds.
But here's the thing. Future Trunks, you know, yeah, how his world was destroyed by Android 17 and 18. 17 and 18. Alright, so he went back in time, fixed it, got it good. He goes back to his own timeline after that shit happened. He's like, nothing's changed. The androids still exist, and everything's still fucking destroyed. Everyone's still dead. What happened? As it turns out, going back in time creates a parallel timeline. So, in his own time, nothing fixed. Everything is exactly the same. But since he went back in time to rescue or inform the others, their timeline has the androids taken care of. So everything's good. Krillin wipes up 18. I don't know how that happens. I forget if they wish her to be human or if she's still an android. She's still a fucking android because in Super they're still talking about how they're androids and shit. So apparently they still have their organics down there. So that's cool. Krillin got lucky. Little pretty lucky. So whatever. So Trunks is like, fuck. Alright, so he has to deal with 17, 18 and holds his own timeline. He deals with them. All's good, right? So we skip to Super now. And then Trunks comes back. Future Trunks comes back. He's like, hey guys, looks like after everything was going good, we rebuilt it, and it seems like Goku Black has destroyed our entire planet. So yeah. So now this is where we're getting to Goku Black. Pretty sure y'all been hearing about Dragon Ball, you've heard of Goku Black. So it seems like no matter what, Trunks is getting fucked. His timeline did not get fixed when he went back in time. When everything was going good, after he defeated the androids, some new shit happened in a good old Dragon Ball style and destroyed everything. So now he has to go back in time again to get Goku and Vegeta to come help him in the future to take care of Goku Black. And so that fucking happens. And then as it turns out, they can't fucking defeat Goku Black really. Like when he fully transforms with Zamasu and goes go. Uh, that there's actually no form name for that part, or I don't remember it if there was. But you know they try and deal with him. They figure out he's fucking immortal, but his fucking what would you say his rage or his ambition, whatever. I don't fucking care. It's so powerful that he decides to become the fucking universe in Future Trunks' timeline. So you just see this wallpaper splash of Zamasu's face, and everyone's like, "Fuck, what do we do?" And so Goku remembers that he became friends with the uh, being that controls the whole all of the universe, the fucking pretty much the god, pretty much. It's not no, I'm not talking about like Beerus level god, like god of destruction. No, I'm talking about the god, the main dude that no one fucks with that could obliterate anything instantly. So Goku remembers he made friends with him for some fucking reason. So he calls its name is Zeno-sama. Calls that motherfucker like, hey,
Time expires in 10
uh,
seconds.
we don't like this shit. You wouldn't like it either. Look at the fucking sky. It's pretty ugly, don't you think? And Zeno's like, yeah, it's pretty ugly. I don't like this. I'm gonna fucking eliminate it from
Time
existing.
expired. Container was not secured.
So,
Op 4 failed their mission.
in like 5 seconds, Zeno obliterates Future Trunks' timeline completely. That shit does not exist anymore. It is completely obliterated. It is erased from existence. And Future Trunks is like, uh, okay, that's cool. Uh, what what do I do now? Like, I can't really stay in the past now, can I? And then we get Whis telling him like, oh, don't worry about it. I could just transport you to another timeline where I tell Beerus to go take care of Zamasu instantly before all this shit happens. Everything's gonna be cool. But there's already another you in that timeline, so if I take you over there, there'll be two of you. And are you cool with that? And Future Trunks is like, yeah, I'm cool with it. And that's it. That's all we get. We don't know what happens after that. We don't know how the interaction of that new timeline or universe that he takes to. So yeah, Future Trunks gets fucked. Oh, I should say. If you remember back in Cell Saga, Bulma in the future was also alive. She got fucked. She's dead in Future Trunks' timeline after Goku Black kills her. So there's
10
that.
seconds to insertion.
So yeah, he's pretty fucked. But
Insertion
so
in
yeah,
5
those are the two
seconds.
characters that I think get the most shit
Proceed to the
in the whole
biohazard
Dragon Ball
container and secure it.
story. I don't know about regular Dragon Ball. I've never read or seen the anime for regular Dragon Ball. So don't tell me about that. But yeah, I think talked more than like what 15 minutes of just Dragon Ball alone. Whoops. But hey, I like Dragon Ball. And hey, we got. Alright, is everyone ready to see that Goku Blanco? We're about to see it, man. Well, actually, we already seen it, but we haven't seen it fully in combat yet. That episode has been delayed. Fucking hell. But
Scanning for electronics.
if you don't know where the Goku, where the term Blanco is a meme. Like it was originally Gohan Blanco, where Gohan inherits the fucking power of the angels. You know, if you watch Dragon Ball Super, you know the dude that hangs out with Beerus, the tall guy with white hair, blue. It's called Whis. He's a fucking angel. So he inherits that power and becomes ultra powerful.
Container.
And just a little meme, just go look up Gohan Blanco versus El Grande Padre and enjoy yourself. It's pretty funny. But yeah, that's what that meme. And right now, Ultra Instinct Goku gets some white hair, so we know that fucking Goku Blanco is a thing, and the memes are becoming real. That's cool.
Phone activated.
But other than that, it's been pretty good. Monster Hunter came out. That shit's pretty fun. Dragon Ball Fighters came out. That shit's pretty good as well. Like, I haven't played all that much Dragon Ball Fighters, but I have fun. I just been playing too many fucking mobile games. Goddamn, they take a long time, or they take up a lot of my time, I should say. Hey, but they're all free, and I haven't spent any money on them. So, uh, what's the term? Like, whatever it is, like the amount of time I spent versus the amount of money I spent on it is extremely high. But I'm definitely getting my no money's worth out of it. But, like, uh, fuck. I was gonna say something, instantly forgot. No idea, no idea. Oh, yeah, I should probably say I've recently gotten back into Overwatch, mainly because my arm got twisted into playing it again. Like I sold Overwatch a while back, like pretty long ago, and then one of my friends recently started playing it again, which is odd because he was one of the people that hated Overwatch the most when it came out, even though he played it back then. He hated it, but for whatever reason, he's back into it now, and he wanted me to play with him, because I carry, like, I'm good. No, I'm not that good, but I'm better than he is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But so he wants me to help him play, or rank up and stuff and rank. And then I'm like, I don't want to buy the game. But lo and behold, a few days later, he comes over to my house and gives me the fucking games. Like, hey, got a free copy for you. And then I'm like, well then, I guess I have to play now. And I've been playing. And it's actually pretty fun. I think it's the same thing that happened with League for me. Like, with League, I don't really care anymore all that much. Like, there's always that competitive side though, so I always care if I win or lose. But other than that, like, all the fucking memes and shit talk me and my friends do when we're playing those games, it makes it makes it worth playing. But right here in the video, as you can see, some unfortunate shit is happening. Two of my teammates got stuck in frost traps, and I walked into a Legion little spike with 3 health, so that pretty much instantly downed me, and well, there's nothing we could do. So it was pretty fun. I'm surprised the final guy didn't just come and kill these two. Like, it's unknown if he knew both of them were down or not. Like, he just decided to stay there for whatever reason. But hey, you won the round. It all worked out. So yeah, that's just some unfortunate stuff that happened. Well, going back to what I was saying. So yeah, Overwatch is pretty cool. They added some new champions, heroes. I think they were actually called their heroes. Don't really play any of the new ones other than Sombra, but I don't play her that often because I suck with her. And I'm just going back to my good old Tracer, because Tracer's easy mode. But I just hit the mic, hope that didn't make a loud sound. But other than that, uh, sorry, I had to burp a little bit. I know I spoke about Dragon Ball a lot, but I'm gonna go into some other animes I've been watching, because we all know these videos are just me recapping what the fuck I watched in anime terms. So I've recently been watching the new seasons, the new shit that came out this season. One of them is called After the Rain, made by Wit Studios. At first, when I noticed it was Wit, I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Why aren't you working on Attack on Titan Season 3? What the fuck? Don't work on anything else. But after watching a few episodes of After the Rain, I'm like, okay, I take back what I said. This show's pretty fucking good. I'm letting it slide that y'all ain't putting everything into Attack on Titan Season 3. This show is pretty good. But after a bit, like I think a week or two ago, they announced that they're working on Kobaneri of the Iron Fortress Season 2, and now I'm really like, what the fuck are you guys doing? That show, other than looking pretty good, sucked ass. It wasn't that great. Like, don't work on that shit. Put those people on on Titan Season 3, please. I don't care if Kobaneri of the Iron Fortress Season 2 is better or anything. Just put those guys on Attack on Titan.
Scanning for electronics.
Well, yeah, if you haven't watched After the Rain, I highly recommend it. It's still currently airing,
Biohazard container located.
still currently good. And the main girl in that one is fighting for the best girl of the season spot for me. It's between her and 002 from Darling in the Franks,
Throwing drone.
which is the new Trigger show that came out this season, which is also in collaboration with A1 Pictures. Who I'm trying to remember, did they make Sword Art Online? Is A1 the one that makes Sword Art? I think it is, but I might be wrong in that one. But in the show, you can easily tell when Trigger is doing their shit and when A1 is doing shit that's not what Trigger is doing. Like most, especially in the action scenes, you know, like yeah, this is Trigger. And in pretty much almost every other scene where it's not like new fancy mech designs, new character designs, whatever. It's just the storyline. I'm pretty sure it's A1 doing that job. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Could be Trigger doing most of it, and A1's just there for a little financial backing, just add some bits of their own shit there. Because as we all know, Trigger needs money most of the time. So, like they had to kickstart Little Witch Academia. Fuck, I forgot the name of the show. But they had to do another little another show that's not really their styles. Like it's not Kill la Kill, it's not Inferno Cop, it's not Little Witch Academia, but you know, just more generic stuff or animation stuff. And you know, they need their money, so yeah, they had to do some regular work. So it's not a surprise to me that they collab with another studio. Pretty sure, I might be wrong, but it's a lot easier to produce something that way. Oh yeah, and here in the video,
Operator remaining.
I am in a dire spot. I am 1v4. I took out one of them already, and right now I'm wondering, how in the fuck did the teammate I had in the left room fucking die? And like, fuck. Like, during this little sequence, it's the first time I've ever really employed the lean left, lean right shit. It's usually, I either don't lean or only lead one way, and I don't bother, like, switching leans. Which, it turns out you should probably do it. From what happened and what I'm watching, it's actually a pretty good tactic. The fucking pros use it all the goddamn time. So I should probably be using it a lot more.
15 seconds
But
remaining.
not until the announcer said 15 seconds left did I not realize how much time was left. What? And, well, I clutched it out with 6 seconds or somewhere around there to spare and absolutely 0 bullets left in my gun at the end. Like, it was pretty surprising I clutched it. I didn't even realize that was the fucking final round until this victory screen right here. I was like, oh shit. That was the final round. My heart was racing like a motherfucker. And now you know why this video is a Rainbow Six one, not Dragon Ball, for that last little scene right there. Bye bye.